are about 10 seconds away from the start of Final B. So it will be hopefully not too much carnage, but we're away to the lights straight away. Oh, God. Okay.
Alright.
Donington, Red Bull, really bad start from PGGN on pole. Aravez gets a really good start. Can I have some driver names, please?
Driver names are up on the side.
It's too far away, of course. No livery space. It's incredibly difficult, but it's a really good start for PGGN. A couple of drivers going wide at the back, but otherwise a fairly clean start from Final B. This is the national layout. We're losing to someone in the background losing it, but they're staying on the grass for now.
Ouroboros in the background.
Ouroboros. Oh, he's been in for season. There's one. I think Spenter. Oh, Spenter. It's all the new guys doing this.
All the new guys.
Sorry, all the veterans we've seen for a few seasons now. A drift from second place.
Oh no!
Exit stage left. Yeet Lad takes P2. Becky York in P3. Nitram fourth.
Oh wow, Becky York up to P3. Looking to taking P2 now.
Yeah, stream's taking a little while. It's almost 3 wide going into what are we? Turn 5, 4? I don't know. There's not many corners on this track, but I've lost track of them already.
Alright, ignore that. But yes, different layout for the circuit this time. But it surprised me for a second. I saw them. Oh, that's me on the grid. No.
Oh heavens!
Sorry.
Oh yeah, so professional. We're doing a great job today.
Hold on. Okay, we're back. Oh, right, having a spin. Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. But
I'm gonna get live timing up on my screen so I can see what's going on.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. We're all good. Lips is waiting at the end of the pit lane, so maybe there is a safety car expected soon. But it is Riley leading from Becky York.
Things are settling down.
4 now. Oh, there. That's Yeet Lad and Nitram. Oh, Nitram hits Aravez, and they're both off now.
They are both off. Oh,
Patrick Sabir and Shiny Waffles are side by side behind that. Meanwhile, and I think no, Aravez is just joining in the way. Yeah, he's all good. Okay.
It all seems to be okay. Let me get track map up.
Still not going.
And track map isn't. Hold on.
So it's a really good start from Becky York. I don't know what the grid was. I don't know how much that's been affected, but Becky York's ping is quite bad though. 467. I hope she keeps going. That'll be great to keep her. See her going.
Oh,
a really wide line. Hello. Is that the
very
secret
wide
for
line.
Becky York? She's shown her hand.
Bear
in mind, track cuts will be on, so doing that might cause a penalty later on if she does that for too much. Riley's got an excellent lead, about 3 seconds already, and we're only about 3 minutes into this race.
Yeah, seems to me things have kind of settled down a little bit now. Oh, we've got a pass PGGN on Mosquito, taking it around the outside. And Nitram behind. Well, Mosquito off in the grass. Bit of a shame for him. About to get taken by.
Sorry, I will just say Final A will be with from my stream with the skins, but it's a media file download, and I forgot to download the car in advance, so it's taking an age. I'm doing like 100 kilobytes per second. That was Mosquito moving to the right hand side and just hitting. I think that was Spenter, but only Mosquito's come off worse from that. So he's. That was 3 cars that could have been involved in that.
Bit of bumping around that seemed very unnecessary, to be honest. But that's the kind of thing you sometimes get. Yeah.
All guns blazing in Final B.
Honestly, these Gianettas seem. Once you've lost it, you've lost it. I see a lot of spins, a lot of wiggling around with these cars. I think they're just trying to get to grips with them still.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm hearing you twice. The stream is hearing you twice.
Oh dear.
I'm not sure.
I do wonder why that is.
No, that made it better. I just turned the volume up on the stream. Oh, that was Nico almost had a little moment there on the exit of turn 1.
Yeah, we've got largely a lot of new drivers this season.
I know what it is.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, commentator's curse. Nico off into the grass.
Almost hits Mosquito coming around the corner. He's going to have to rejoin him. Almost. Okay, yeah. Stays out the way of nasty bruises. Got some great names coming into this.
Indeed,
and some ones that are quite difficult to say. PGGN is a really difficult word to say and really fast. Nico stepping the rear end a little bit. Becky York has stopped on track.
Oh.
She's got going again, but she's battling with Jake D24, and Shiny Waffles is behind this as well as they head to turn 2.
As we like to see a
Becky's
battle
down the
for that
inside.
final position.
Becky instantly taking that position back, showing no mercy today. Lovely job. Oh, but Jake's going to try. Banging wheels. Loving this. They seem to be quite.
Nice.
They seem to be surviving quite well with this sort of with these sorts of knocks.
Yeah, they are. They are taking for the little cars. They're all being squeezed wide. Is that? There you go.
I
Becky
didn't
York
see that. The
retains
Discord
P3.
Discord decided not to show that, but I said next
I'm
race will
so
be better
sorry.
quality. Nah, it's not your fault.
Next race will be better.
I say it will be better
Well,
quality next race. Hopefully, if let's see, we got what 14 minutes to get the download finished, and what just happened? Oh, okay, that was weird.
oh,
That was
sorry.
weird from my stream.
Sorry about that.
I don't know what happened
People are
there.
complaining people are complaining about my voice in general. Be
It's
grateful you have a
fixed
stream
now.
running.
It's fixed now. It's fixed now. I realised I had the desktop audio on twice. I didn't realise.
Good. Good.
That's because
Okay.
Juan streaming it last night has changed all the settings. I had to change them all in like 10 seconds.
Thank you, Juan.
Literally came upstairs and joined the stream. It's like, oh, 90 seconds to start the race. Go, 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 go. And it's all fixed now.
Go on. Yeah, and race 2 will be better.
But Riley's got an excellent lead, still up to 6 seconds. We're not even halfway through this race. I'm surprised we've had no safety car, but am I that surprised? Final B is often more. Final B has often been cleaner, let's say, than Final A. I hear stopping.
The Shiny Waffle's having a small spin, but retaining P5 still.
Yeah, there's some big gaps going on in the field at the minute. It's very big gaps. Like 54 seconds separates the whole field, which is basically a lap. In fact, Riley, Mosquito is getting, as Nico goes off at turn 2 as well, they're both getting blue flags from Riley. I say we're not even halfway through. Like, it's a short track, sure, but I was expecting closer gaps, smaller gaps.
Yeah, I do wonder. Maybe I think it might just be how mistake prone these cars and maybe drivers seem to have been so far. A lot of just minor errors, which over time can really extend a lot of those gaps.
That
So
does seem to be the general
yeah.
feedback from the drivers during. Ooh, what have I done? Oh, that does seem to be the general feedback from the drivers during testing for this league.
Yeah, I've noticed a few complaints about the handling. I mean, they less now. I don't see as many, but they have spread out a lot. I think for now the main action is around these two,
Becky York
Nishram
has just
and
gone
Aurora.
purple in the first sector.
Oh, nice! She's pulling away
32-1.
from P4. Very nice. I think everyone seems to be doing that strategy, so maybe that's not a track cut place. Do wonder about that.
Yeah,
though.
who knows? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out at the end, actually. Because I should be able to tell you straight away who's going to get penalties.
I see.
I suspect turn 1, exit of turn 1, and the exit of the penultimate corner as well will be big places for track limits because it's so easy. It's so in any car, it's so easy to go off, particularly at the penultimate corner.
Very much so.
Nasty Bruce has gone off at the final corner. He's just got going again.
Yeah, these two now getting lapped. I think that is actually Riley now passing them. Yep.
Becky York again, purple in the first sector to a 31.9, dipping into the 31s.
Rock solid.
That is a second and a half faster than Yeet Lad in the first sector, and 2 seconds faster than Riley.
Props to her. Very nice.
Closed the gap down to 4 seconds between Yeet Lad and Becky.
Always had a little incident with the barrier there, but Becky's still on in.
Do you think she's maybe using that to turn it in, like bounce off, get a rebound going? Because she's taking a wide line through there, and let's see let's see what the sector time is when it comes over the line.
Yeah, because it was a bit of a hit, but
she's the only driver in the 57s at the minute. In fact,
I've noticed
she's half a second faster than anybody else on track.
You know what? She's closing that gap to Yeet Lad, actually. I've noticed down to 3 seconds from what was 4, I think.
Yeah, Yeet Lad did a 33.9, Becky York did a 33.1.
Yeah.
So second place is still on the cards, which, as I say, top 3 qualify for Final A. So another opportunity.
Yeah.
Becky's internet, luckily, has recovered.
Could this be Becky York's watershed moment of getting to Final A? We shall see.
I hope so. That would be brilliant. She's
Would be
done a lot of
nice.
practice, particularly AF2 recently. In the new Ferrari 488, she's done a lot of practice for that car.
A lot of practice,
as she gets closer to other cars, you could see people thinking, oh, she's gone left. I'll just have that as like an open door. Being opened further than the hinges will allow, so who knows.
Although currently she seems to be gaining on whoever's in front, but I hope that no one goes for any dive bombs on her. Ooh, Shiny Waffles and PGGN having a little battle back here for P7. Seems to be that PGGN has made that move stick. Let's see, anything else going on? We've got a little train here between P5 and PA. All of these cars involved in a battle for position. Nitram leading the train, Ouroboros pursuing quite close behind. I think the gaps are kind of they're still quite big. There'll be 30 seconds between P1 and P8 is quite large. Usually see them a lot smaller. But
Yeah.
then again, we often see safety cars and they often do bunch them up. So
Nitram and Ouroboros are real mainstays in AF4 by now. They've both done multiple seasons. I think Ouroboros has been here since season 4, I think.
I think so. Did you say Nitram was the other mainstay?
Nitram, yes. He's been here a long time.
He's been there since season 2. I remember Nitram back.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hell. I didn't realise it was that far back. That's someone going slowly on the outside. That is Christian Hauer. P13, Hauer.
There you go.
I don't have his full name. It goes Christian A. Hauer L. Just stops.
God knows. 4 names. Lovely. But he seems to be maybe having internet issues. His ping bar is showing up red on my screen, and I imagine your live timings will show how
around
high
400, yeah, around 400. I mean, your internet's not much better. It's having little moments. No, the ping's fine. It's just the little moments with the stream. Thank you, Jake Feimster, for subscribing. I've been told recently it's Feimster, not Feimster.
Oh, Feimster sounds more German, but maybe Feimster's the American way of saying it.
That's what Jake Feimster has said his name. I've done it already, I know.
Oh, you don't go on.
So Jake Feimster has said his name is pronounced. That's how it's pronounced.
Oh man. Interestingly,
it's going to take many months to get used to that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I've always thought of Feimster, but there you go. Sorry about that, Jake. I'll get it right. Promise.
Has spun at the penultimate corner. He's got going again now because that was a little while ago.
Panos Paras joined late. It says he's about 8 laps behind, and I saw his name come up. He joined very late, but I guess it counts as him finishing.
Sure. We'll have to look at the stewards for that one. I think we're going to have like 30 drivers today in total.
I think so, yeah. There's about 15, 16 this race. Meanwhile,
I'm going to be entirely blind. I have no idea who's in this.
I saw 16 on the start list, so it could be around about that number.
Becky York is starting to struggle on her sector times. She did a 1 minute .4 on that lap. Riley with a 58.0 and Yeatlab with a 59.1. But Jake D24 is matching Becky on time, so there's no gap. There's no gap there. It's still 7 seconds and staying that way.
Indeed it is. So I think her challenge for that second spot has kind of... Oh! Nitram making a pass on Jake D24. Maybe that was a mistake from him. Could very well be that way, but that's Nitram up into 4th. For now, it does seem that it could remain this way, unless we see a mistake from Yeatlab, Becky York, or any of the top 3. But it seems Riley's pulled out a convincing lead over the other 2. Good performance from him. Haven't seen him on Air4 before. I think a newcomer. But leading his first race, very good.
Charbotron's just said in the Twitch chat, nobody has pronounced Bertrand close to right yet, but it is good enough. But
you know what, I'll give it a go.
I've always said Bertrand, not Bertrand. I never do it like that. Bertrand.
Bertrand. I think that's it.
I haven't got enough phlegm in my throat to do that.
Oh man, Nitram setting a very nice fast lap.
Running up the stairs as fast as I did has dried my throat out. I don't do a lot of exercise.
I can imagine. Man.
Nico has gone off at the penultimate corner. He's just rejoined, but he might get in the way of Riley, the race leader.
Yeah, Riley just behind, but he seems to have been lapping people quite comfortably so far. So
he seems very comfortable at the front of this race.
Very comfortable.
And
I think
Yeatlab looks comfortable in his position as well.
Yeah, and his laps have been pretty consistent in the 58s and 59s from what I've seen. So, just no mistakes from him. Straight out into the lead and holding it for the whole race. Let's see anything else going on further back. Let's see, Nitram and Jake D24 still fairly close.
PGGN is in that battle as well. You just see at the back of the screen. Behind that is Ouroboros, who's recovered well from having a crash at the very start of this race. I knew driving.
Well, that would be helpful. That would be helpful.
Very helpful. That is. That is. Who is that?
Sorry, that was
Nasty
someone.
Bruises. That's Nasty Bruises that has gone off at turn 1, but he's got going again.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, hopefully, it won't cause any issue for these. Oh, he's letting them through. How lovely.
Lovely. So,
Very nice.
where were all these well-behaved drivers last season at AF4? I mean, to be
Oh,
fair, with the Radical, it was all good. It was, you know, nothing left on the table. You had to try. You had to try everything. And it was great to
oh,
see.
that car was one that you could really push, and I think people really did push it that season,
Yeah.
just from the incidents that were had.
Perhaps that's why when you come into this sort of season with the Ginetta, and it's sort of, it's a bit more of a car you have to treat well. You have to treat it nicely, like your favourite grandma,
Yeah,
you know, the sort of thing.
I'd, I'd
As
say that. I
Martin
mean, the
Brundle would
radical.
say.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit of a shock to the system for some of the guys that have been in AF4 in the previous few seasons, like JT24, Neatram, Becky York, that sort of people.
Yeah, I mean, an A4 driver would have to correct me on this, but I would just think, just by looking at it and having some idea of these cars, the Radical has a lot more, downforce and just, raw power to it than these smaller GT5. Oh, as PGGM makes
JT24,
it. Oh,
PGN
nice
down the
move.
inside, lovely move. Neatram's going to try. Now he had a look into turn 3, but he's still on the back of him. He's going to try. He's looked to the outside of turn 4, which means he's going to certainly switch back and try and make it into turn 5.
Right behind him.
Oh, a couple of moves there. Neatram can't quite decide if he's going to make a move. He is though.
Oh.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! Save
no.
it! Save it! He's not saved it. Oh, Jake, that was
No,
all,
it-
that was painful. That was such
Oh,
a
that's
long-winded way to spin off, but well
that
driven
was
so
ambitious.
far.
That was, I mean, great racing from him and those, guys up in the higher positions. They've generally had some pretty good battling. Oh, I think someone's
They've
off
done a very good job.
P1.
That is Nico that's off at turn 1, and that's Mosquito off at
Nico.
turn 3.
But unfortunate for
Riley's got
Mosquito
some
there.
issues with that is Christian Hauer. But
He
again,
does.
the gap
It's-
is 18 seconds at the front.
It just keeps getting bigger. I think.
Where did it come from? I mean, to me, he's doing 58.7. He's done a 58.7 on that lap, and Yeet Lad has done a 101.
I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Just
But the
building
thing is,
up that gap.
second and third are doing sort of 1 minute, 1 minute 1, and the field behind are doing 58, 59s. So that gap, that battle for P2, or more likely P3 at this rate, is going to close up with in the last couple of minutes. So we've got a grandstand finish on our hands for the final place in a final A, hopefully.
Yep, let's hope so. Only other close battle I see is Jake D and Shiny Waffles.
Shiny's seen the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
He's grabbing
Jake
it with
making
both
around
hands.
the corner, okay? Indeed.
But Jake's got a good run through those last two corners, so he's pulled away a little bit now.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 24 seconds. Plus 1 lap. Well, not plus 1 lap. What am I thinking? This is... it's like AF1 all over again. Also, watch the Monaco E-Prix as well, so I've still got time. You got to add the plus 1 lap.
Yeah, there you go.
That was a stunning race. If you haven't watched that, I recommend it highly. It's a brilliant race.
On my Instagram, it came up with their official page, and they were showing the last lap overtake by Da Costa.
Oh yes.
That was
but no
insane.
more spoilers. No more spoilers.
No more spoilers.
Other than generic stuff like 3 wide into lows. Oh, that's a bit risky reversing, but I guess you got no option there for Spento's P9.
He's done it right. No one close to him. Oh man.
No safety car is a bit of a shock in this race.
Yeah, although actually, if you recall, I mean, usually we find out that the final B seems to be cleaner than the final A, you know?
Yeah, but first race of a new series. If we remember last season, the first attempt at Silverstone was a nightmare. We didn't last 3. We got to turn 3 at Silverstone.
Yeah. That was swiftly ending that way.
Hello, Bleach Bum. I never thought I'd say that. He's just going with the Twitch chat. I couldn't resist. I had to.
Awesome names.
I couldn't
awesome
resist
names,
that Bleach Bum.
Gotta call him out. Oh my goodness.
Good to have you with us.
Oh, does he save it?
He does save it. It keeps P4. Is that Rebecca York? Is Becky York there?
That is Rebecca York. He's caught up. He's caught up.
This is... Oh, is this going to be the last lap? Where's Riley? Riley's coming up to there. So this... we're going to get 2 laps, I think. 2 laps for these guys.
Riley will come back. Yep. So that... Alright, let's just keep with this battle here.
PGGN has gone purple in the second sector. That is a second and a half faster than Nitram in 4th place. So another one of those, and he'll be on the back of this at the very end of this race for the final lap.
He will be.
Riley has got... Okay, Nico... Oh, Nico's just had some internet issues. It just pinged a bit, but it's okay. So
Yep.
this could be a real grandstand finish. Becky York's going to hold on to that third place with everything she's got as she heads with two. This will be Riley's just starting the final lap now.
All that needs to happen now is for Becky to not make any mistakes, and Nitram needs to push at this point. PGGN could also be an outside shot,
Shiner
but
off has gone off. I notice Becky York's. Oh, switch back. You got to switch back. Thank you for following Bleach.
Yep,
Tom.
yep.
Thank you very much. But I'm noticing Becky York is taking a much wider line through most of these corners. I wonder if that's really helping her with like a style that she's got in this race to carry more speed through the corners.
I think
It's
it could be. I
strange.
think it could be for stability as well. Maybe, maybe trying to take too tight of a line, you can get loose coming out the corner with some of these cars. But I've noticed
Now,
getting quite.
Sorry, PGGN is now caught up to Nitram, so they're battling, which gives Becky York a real buffer. Whereas Riley's just coming through the final corner, so Riley will come home at the first attempt, I believe it is, to win Final B. He'll go through to Final A in just a few minutes' time. Let's switch back. It's going to be Yeet Lad that's going to take home second place at this point in time. Becky York has almost certainly got third place unless something crazy happens. Hold on to it, Becky.
But behind them, let's see. I think Nitram's just going to be able to hold on to. PGGN. Oh, he's off.
PGGN.
No.
They nearly both went off. Nitram almost lost it at the final corner. Nitram will hold on to P4. PGGN will take a little shortcut and a bit of a rally cross route to get back on track, and he'll take home P5. Becky York in Final A.
There you
We've
go.
seen those flashes of brilliance in Final B last season. She stayed midfield, but she has those moments where she just pulls through 5 places in one go. It's great to watch, but now she's finally taken advantage of it, and she's going through to Final A, albeit at the back. We'll see what she does. Traditionally, Final B qualifiers do really well in Final A. They sort of come through to sort of midfield rather than staying at the back.
It can be a mix. Sometimes you see them dwindle, and sometimes you see them come out with amazing performances. I've seen top 5s, top 3s in the past.
I guess it's sort of an indication of Final B. Qualifying for Final A or Final B is not the be-all and end-all of what your skill level is. Sometimes you qualify for Final B or Final A, but you might have better race pace and qualify Final A that way, or you might have better quali pace with bad race pace, so you might drop to the back of Final A. Qualifying in a certain split is not the be-all and end-all of it's not the only judgment of skill in AF4.
Yeah, most certainly not, because even if you qualify Final B, if you make it to Final A, that is a real show of skill.
Right, I've in good time everything is downloaded now, so I will go ahead and stop watching this. Close that.
Stop watching it. Don't want to see that.
I will stick the starting screen on and give me 2 minutes to just download everything, to just install things, and hopefully we're with you. And hopefully I've remembered to turn my settings. Oh, good, I have. To things, so it won't mess up on me when I start.
So I think the server's doing itself a little restart.
Yeah, we're just getting ready for Final A with the 3 qualifiers: Riley, Yeet Lad, and Becky York. I need to actually click on that. There we go. Now install the skins. Hopefully, it's installed them properly. This is the point where I see that it's not installed properly. In a second.
Oh, I see. Are the skins in the same place as the car download?
Yes. Yeah, I see the 3 AF3 skins, so we're all good to go on that. So, all being well, we'll be good to go. I need to change my UI stuff to the stream version, and then read all the 8 messages that I've missed. Juan is saying I didn't change a single setting, ye wanker. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Juan. I appreciate it.
I've been completely AFK all day today.
Off the grid, even.
Absolutely. Oh, what an excellent start. A bit more of a sedate race than we're used to in Final B. Much more spread out field than I was expecting.
Yeah, less of that craziness. I would have thought, especially with these cars, there would be... I mean, there was some wheel-to-wheel action, but I was thinking of more, actual incidents and more safety cars. But generally, apart from the old spin,
We sound. To be fair, it sounds like we're a little bit upset or like not particularly happy that there's fewer crashes.
no safety car, no.
We should be happy that Final B has fewer crashes. But...
Oh, genuinely, yeah. But like at the same time, the fact that Final A typically has more crashes is like
also leaves us a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, it does.
Do you think, say, the field was still quite spread out? Do you think that's because of the car or because of the track? It's a little different to what we've usually driven. It's a bit more basic of a track.
I guess it is basic. There's not much to it, but I'm gonna say firstly is the cars. I think just the difference, especially for those who've, for new drivers and for the old drivers, it's a new thing. I think with this Ginetta, so I think just getting used to that. We saw a few spins, saw a few errors, and it's just those who don't make the errors that move to the front. And it seemed that in that race, the only one who wasn't making any was Riley, and the rest kind of all just filtered themselves further back due to their errors. But we'll see how our Final A compares. If it becomes as spread out, then I think the car could be a factor here.
I suspect, we need to look at later on in the season as well. Later on in the season, this is a good segue for me to mention what the rest of the season holds. Next weekend, next Saturday, same time, albeit a couple of minutes earlier because I'll be on time for that one. We'll be at Watkins Glen, the short classic layout, so no Mickey Mouse chicane, no boot section. Nice basic track, similar to Red Bull Ring, I suppose, this week. And we take a 1 week break, and we're back with Saxon Ring on the 29th of May. Completely different. That'll be how easy is it to hold onto the car and hold onto the tyres as well. Server temperatures have been reduced to 10 air and 18 track because of how easy it is to heat up the tyres. So Saxon Ring, which is basically like five left-hand bends all in a row, is going to be a bit tricky. And then we go for a driver's vote for the season finale as usual. That's between New Orleans Motorsport Park, Cordegua, shortened version of Cordegua, or Calabogie Stadium, the sort of short track at Calabogie. Just waiting. As I say, we're just waiting for the Final A server to get going. I think we're just waiting on the driver briefing to finish off. I'm not on race control today. Yay! Well, I'm not doing the driver's briefing today.
Ah, wonderful. That's multitasking for you.
Exactly. Well, doesn't make me any less stressed based on getting up here today.
Oh well. You deserve a little bit of a relax after finishing your dissertation.
Yeah, but I want a purpose. I want to have something to do. I want to have something to do, and that's why it's so great being a part of Assetto Friends.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you not already have enough to do?
Well, I wake up in the morning, it's like, okay, let's read the chat. Yeah, nothing. Okay, moving on. Like, if it's like a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Thursday, there's nothing going on, so you sort of...
Yeah, I mean,
AF Tuesdays, I now I have the time to. I might join an AF Tuesdays. That is an amazing event, I'm told. He says, with no experience. All sorts of...
Me neither.
It's a completely unique thing we have at Assetto Friends, run by ABCD, who you may have seen in a couple of AF4 races last season, and it's just about 5 fun short races. Great fun. There's no qualifying. So it's 10-minute practice, 10-minute race. It's all you get. It's amazing. It's every Tuesday from 4 p.m. UTC. 2 hours, you don't get any practice, and you're told what the combinations are in advance. There's some amazing choices. Have you got any idea
what's on today?
Let's see. One on the minute is called Reopening a Dream. There's all these sort of combinations with lovely titles. You can... what I'm looking for is... You can suggest, that's the word, suggest combos. The one that's on the minute is Reopening a Dream. It's Oran Park in the Skip Barber, which sounds... I mean, I hate the Skip Barber, but that still sounds great. It's like the perfect car for Skip Barber.
A lot of really great combos just going around, and I rue the fact that I'm not usually able to do them because of school, but soon I shall join the famed AF Tuesdays.
Server is up.
Alright.
I think in the last couple of seconds. How did I get in without a password? Oh, there's no password. I shouldn't have said that.
Here they come.
You heard nothing.
Play us a tune. Play us a tune.
I don't know any tunes. I tried to do, you know, Billy Joel Piano Man. Holy shit! I did that amazing. What? That was really good.
On stream.
Hey! I wasn't even. I barely even practiced that. I've never been able to do the inhale stuff. But how the hell did I do that so well?
It's the power of AF4.
That was weird. It's the power of adrenaline. I think I've got so much adrenaline going around.
Oh my goodness. Your life is so exciting. Josh.
I'm more musical than I thought. I only bought this harmonica because I read a post on Facebook that basically said, "Spice up your panic attacks with a harmonica." Now, I don't have panic attacks, but it's nice to have one here anyway. It's just something to fiddle around with, you know?
Just in case, just in case.
And a matching tune from... Who put the mariachi horn on the Ginettas? That's brilliant. Can we hear some more? If anyone's on the stream, can we hear some more? Can we hear all of the horns?
Come on.
Someone on stream, tell the drivers I want all the horns.
I don't hear.
Okay, no horns. Fair enough. Let's get the driver saying, "Bon."
They're all focused. They're all eyes on the start.
We're 3 minutes from the start. We've still got loads of time. So let's have a look at some of the skins we've got. So this season we decided to have a little skin competition. We had 6 entries, and the top 2, which turned into 3, get used on the skins this season. We have... Thank you very much. And here it... Now they're coming. So Mario Fonseca is driving this car, painted by Becky. Thank you, V-Volts on the left. That is Becky York's skin with teeth.
Josh, I don't think they can see the stream. But they can't see the cars.
Oh, I forgot to change it, didn't I? Oh, yes. There we go. Live broadcast. Thank you.
Joshua Brooklynshire.
Worcestershire Brooklynshire to you, thank you. Mario Fonseca driving Becky York's skin with some teeth for some reason.
That's genuinely
Look
terrifying.
at those pearly whites. We've also got V-Volts. I forget who uses these skins, but there's V-Volts in a more angular design. That's quite nice. I like that one.
I do like that one.
They don't sound good when you're moving past them.
There is one from Mosquito.
Oh, here it is. There it is. There's the third skin. It's sort of a gradient design. It's lovely. But we are 90... You might want to turn to the pits at some point, but we are 90 seconds from the start, so let's take you through the grid for Final A. With these terribly sounding... If you're standing still, they're fine, but when you move past them, they're terrible. On the front of the grid, we have Mario Fonseca. Seems fairly familiar about it right now, but hopefully this should be his season. He's looking the favourite for this season so far. Alongside him is V-Volts. Then we have Little Miata. Looks like a Miata, but it's actually a Ginetta. Adam Roshek. Then Eppley, Thomas Cameron, Randomize, somebody. I would normally say Blank, but we have Blank. He almost won the A3 title yesterday. Noply. Then Trader Joe. Oh God. Vessel Verhouden. I will definitely be saying that wrong. Jake Wilson, Denny 2005, Mixtroll, S-Man, Riley, Yeatlad, and Becky York, and 3 safety cars that don't know when to stay on track.
I'm pressing Control T. It's just not having it. Just not having it.
You need to get auto start system.
Okay. If
Auto
you
start
could send that
system.
over,
That's the one
I would love you very much. Thank you. I'll go back to the pits in time this time. I won't wait for them to come and avoid me this time.
Anyway, we are 20 seconds from the start of this AF4 race.
Maybe zoom back a bit so you can see the corner.
I know how to do that. I could do that. I can do that myself. I don't have to do that straight away. I can have a dynamic camera shot.
Ooh, okay.
We go to the lights for Final A. And we're away. Looks like a really good start from V-Volts on the left. Where's my mouse gone? There we go. I can do the shot now. There we go. But Mario Fonseca looks like he's going to hold on to that position for now. Oh, he's colliding with Vivolfs. There's Adam Wojciech. Hey, you've called it there. A really good run outside for Denny, who's gone around outside about 2 cars at the start of that. Let's go for so Little Miata takes the lead of this race. Vivolfs is second, Fonseca third.
Oh, yep. So Miata
That
up into
is
first.
Thomas Cameron going straight on. Epley's off. Nopplai's off. That's got to be a safety car. There's 4 cars in the red there, so that's got to be a safety car now. I see
so many
brakes on the
cars.
straight for Little Miata, so I think we are under safety car. Verudin's gone off as well. There's carambolage at turn 3, and I missed all of it. I wasn't expecting carambolage at turn 3, but there we go. Turn 2, rather.
Oh dear. A lot of the camera angles just aren't agreeing with me on this circuit. I think TV3. Try TV3. That's very wide. It's a lot. You get a much bigger view.
Let's see. I think I was on TV3.
F3.
Whoa! It's not a safety car. S-Man's wiped out Riley. Was that Riley wiped out S-Man?
S-Man's out. S-Man's off.
Yeah, S-Man came together with Riley, I think it was. But as rejoined, he's rejoined in position. We should be under a safety car period now because the safety car's going to come through and take the lead of the race, I think. Here's the safety car. There we go. That'll be Miles is driving the safety car today.
Oh, lovely.
So we should get just the 1 lap.
Also
There's
just
been a safety car parked. The Lipsy's parked off the grass there, and Thomas Cameron, Trader Joe in the pits as well. He's just come out of it. I don't know who that was spinning. That was off on the side. I don't think. I think it's sorted itself out now.
Yeah, I think everything's okay.
Let's go for a rear view from here. There we go. That's a good view there. So Little Miata leads this race. Well, no, the safety car does. Fonseca is second. Vivolfs is third. Then we have Randomize, Mixtroll, Jake Wilson, Denny, Yeatlad, and Adam Roshek. A really good start from Yeatlad from the back of the grid.
And a good start as well for Little Miata as well, up into first, starting from, where was it, third, fourth?
Third or fourth, yeah. Good start from the second row of the grid. But I think that might be because Fonseca and Vivolfs came together at the first corner.
They did. They had a bit of a collision there.
So we'll be going green in just a second. So we'll ride on board with Little Miata. That's definitely TV3 apparently. So this should be the perfect angle to go to the start once again. Start finish lines up ahead. There we go. Green. Oh, he hasn't teleported yet. Miles, teleport. I guess he hasn't got a teleport button. Oops.
I think he's okay, but they are bunching
all
up quite a bit.
Right behind is where all the battling's going. There's 3 wide. That's Adam Roshek. Okay, together with
Oh,
that's
Mixtroll,
Yeatlad. Oh, Riley going to the side of Mixtroll there. Are we going to get a safety car again? I see 3 cars. Becky York was involved as well. She's come together with Jake Wilson. So let's say I can already hear the safety car moving. The safety car's moving already. So
well,
are we tag teaming there? No, Lipsy's actually DNF'd. Okay, so Lipsy's gone.
Oh my goodness. So, I guess Final B is living up to its reputation it's gained, huh?
Yeah, Final 8 is once again... yeah. I mean, I was expecting a safety car.
Someone's got their horn up.
I swear, all through this season, that horn's going to go off and I'm going to lose my train of thought instantly.
Yeah, same. It's wonderful.
It's my biggest challenge as the commentator. I've been able to deal with 20 car pileups. I commentated on Imola AF1, but this is something else. So the safety car retakes the lead of this race.
Thank goodness.
Oh dear. So
Right,
Miata leads this race. Mario Fonseca second. Randomize got a good jump and made it up to 3rd place. Same for Denny, he's up to 5th.
Good starts in there. No players fallen back. Yeah.
Yeatlad has held on to the great start he had from the first attempt, but the other 2 final B qualifiers, Riley and York, have both dropped to the back of the grid, pretty much 12th and 15th for them.
Yep. What about our other one?
So Yeatlad was the other one. He's P8 at the minute.
Oh wow, yeah. He's really kept on to it. Becky York got involved in an incident, and I think Riley was also caught up. But
yeah, a 3 wide move. Having seen, if any of these drivers had seen Macau last night, and it was streamed, 3 wide straight after a safety car. Whoa! There's been a collision at the back. I think it's involving S-Man. I think I spotted it around that sort of area. Yes, it was S-Man. There's about 6 cars involved. That's a pile up there. Becky York's involved again. We'll see 6 cars all having to jumble for positions. York, S-Man, Mixtroll, Wilson, Trader Joe, all involved. So we're going to have another lap on the safety car, I wonder?
It would seem that way.
Because, yeah, considering the safety car's not... I don't think Miles has a teleport to pits button. So pulling off to the side would be the sign that he's pulling in, and that's not the case. So we're going to get another lap because of the pile-up at turn 5. What was I saying? Yes, 3 wide straight after a safety car restart is bad idea. No bueno.
Yep. Never a good idea. Even 2 wide, as River Racing would love to be able to tell you.
I mean, River Racing are the kings at going Moses style through a giant pile-up.
That we did do.
That was stunning.
That was stunning. I need to I need to record that with like an F5 cam, just demonstrating the destruction surrounding us.
What I did. I only did the last lap on my thing, didn't I?
Ah, yeah.
But also, did I see another collision in the back? They're getting very close to each other.
Not again. 2 car lengths, guys.
They're pretty much keeping it now, pretty much. But
I think they're all okay now.
All being well, Miles should pull over to the right-hand side and we'll be under green flag racing once again. They're much closer this time, so this should be better. He's pulling away now. And we're away. The safety car's just going to go, okay, I'm just going to go. 3 wide into turn 1 for second place. That is V-Volt's down the inside. I think he has got a position.
They're all through. So far.
Yeah, turn 2 is going to be something else, though, because it's a slightly different corner. Round the outside looks to be
3 wide again.
Oh, Roshek got in too hot. He's tapped, randomised, he's kept it going. Pulls to the inside and pushes Denny off track twice. They've both kept on track. It's a bad rejoin almost for Denny. They're still
my goodness.
Still bogging each other. Denny almost ran into the back of Mario Fonseca as Roshek ran into the side of Fonseca.
They're 2 by 2 by 2. 4 rows.
Nailed it.
Oh my goodness.
You think this was an IndyCar start here with all the side-by-side going on? This is what I wanted to see. Round the outside goes Fonseca on Denny through turn 5.
A little bit wide, loses out to Eppley.
Almost hits Eppley on the rejoin. Freda Joe's gone off at turn 5. Becky York was involved in that as well because she's coming back on slowly. I think the same can be said for Thomas Cameron, who's 2 laps down at this point. Back at, I think, S-Man. Yes, that's S-Man. There's someone pinging in front of that. That will be Riley. S-Man and Mixtrol, all 3 wide coming into turn 1.
Denny making a move up on Adam Roshek as well in the meantime.
S-Man taking that P11 place. We'll go up to here because Fonseca's looking to get a move again into turn 2 on Roshek and or Denny. But no, Fonseca goes wide, which means Eppley's going to look for a move down the inside and makes the move. Good.
Does indeed, makes it stick.
Very opportunistic from Eppley there.
Now he's under threat from me.
Denny!
Oh dear.
Denny went down the inside off the track and hit Roshek.
Oh no, Roshek dropping back. My Polish brother.
I don't know what the plan was there, but that didn't work. I think it was very audacious to try it, and it almost looked good, and then just got unstable on the bumps and just hit.
That is
on
unfortunate.
The side and knocked him off, but Denny's managed to keep going. Eppley has cut off brilliantly from this. He's P4, but at the front of a, what's that, an 8-car queue, I suppose? It's about to be a 3. It's about a 3-car queue, because the 4 behind are still battling.
Indeed, you've got 2 by 2 going into
however, I just noticed, Yeet Lad, Vesten Verhoeven had some ping issues. I'm going to say it differently every time. One of them will be right. That's how I'm going to work this. Vesten Verhoeven had some ping issues and ended up being rear-ended by, I think it was S-Man.
No playing Yeet Lad colliding.
Oh! No, Ply's gone off. He's stuck, currently facing into the wall with nowhere really to go. Mixtrol's gone off as well. Mixtrol's gone off at the exit of turn 3. He's going to rejoin carefully because here comes Becky York. No! Come on! Damn it, I was so close. I was so close. Picked the wrong direction. Eppley, side by side with Eppley. Denny takes P4. It's all kicking off. This is perfect.
Oh, making it stick.
Oh, Fonseca down the inside of Eppley. Hi, Fonseca.
Fonseca. Mixture of Fonseca and Valsecchi. God.
I wasn't thinking Valsecchi, but sure, I'll take it. Wilson. Oh, here we go. 3 wide again. Wilson, Yeatlad, Riley, I think this is as well. And S-Man is just in front of all of this. In fact, I think that's Wilson going to try down the inside of S-Man into turn number 1.
Ooh,
make your mind up.
Trying on. Come on.
Done. Okay, that's cleaned up. That's clean so far. A bit off track. But we'll deal with that later. Yeah, Riley's having some serious internet issues and is scaring Jake Wilson out of the way.
Making it up into P9. Nice from Riley.
Ooh, saved it. Jake Wilson down the inside. That's very ambitious to try and... Oh! Ping. I don't know what happened. I can't explain that, but that
was a PowerPoint.
That was both dirty and clean. That felt so clean, but so dirty. But there we go. Wilson takes P9, who, considering at the first safety car he was at the back of the grid, he's done a really good job to pull us back through.
He has, yeah. There you go. Let's see. Up at the front, we've got Little Miata 2 seconds ahead of Vivos. Both of these very consistent up at the front.
I'm going to switch to... Oh, well, I'm not switching to Yeet Lad. Yes, Yeet Lad. And... Riley, I think? No, Riley's in the white. Who is this? Oh, it's Thomas Cameron who's lapped. Okay. I thought it was a battle going on there. It's just lap cars.
Unfortunately, Thomas Cameron's already 2 laps down. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah, that crash on lap 1. Clearly the worse off, apparently, from that crash.
100%. Yep. Oh, let's calm down a little bit, but my goodness.
It's opportunity for me to breathe and for me not, so I can still have some throat after this. I've still got to commentate AF1 tomorrow.
Oh goodness.
That's at, where is that? Watkins Glen. Oh god, Watkins Glen. That's gonna be nuts.
That will be
That's
fun.
chicane. That's chicane. You'll be hearing me going, oh, so many times going to Watkins Glen. Trainer Joe getting really close to Becky York for P13.
Perfect recreation there, but I think you will. That boot is difficult.
Oh, let's talk about the boot. Yeah, Becky York having some internet issues again, so she's got a bit offline. Trainer Joe down the inside.
Side by side down to the first corner.
Lovely drag race going on here. Oh, Becky. Oh, Becky. Oh, it's weaving a bit.
Oh. Oh.
That's sort of that's the closest in a car you can get to the equivalent of standing up on a bike. Someone down the inside. You start telling, oh shit, there's someone there. You just turn out of it.
Exactly. Scary moments there for these two. They're all losing it on that same corner. The rear end gets loose.
I think that's just the case for these cars, and we'll have that a lot at Watkins Glen, I think, particularly through the outer loop. Turn
the outer loop.
1, 2,
Oh
3,
god.
4, 5, turn 5, and turn 6 will be quite bad. I'll see a lot of people going wide at turn 6.
The outer loop is tough. If you get the I've managed to get the setup to a point where I could take it flat, but it's difficult. I see a lot of people off there, maybe.
I was talking about AF4 next week. Well,
crap, my bad.
What a
sorry.
Watkins Glen binge.
We are indeed.
And in a few weeks we'll be on a Saxon Ring binge. We're doing AF4 at Saxon Ring on the 29th, and then a week later we're doing AF3 at Saxon Ring for round 2.
Ooh, how coordinated.
We don't plan these things like that.
I know.
We don't think, we're going to Saxon Ring then, so we should have it then. It's just by accident. It's weird how often it happens. I think we had one week we did Silverstone 3 times in 2 weeks or something.
Wow, people
for AF1,
probably...
AF2 and AF4. No, AF2, 3 and 4.
People probably definitely didn't get bored of that.
Well, all different layouts each time.
So you keep it fresh.
I think AF4 was on the national, and so was AF3, and AF1 was on the big one.
Oh, I see. While we've been talking, Vessel Verhoeven has been catching up. Oh, and now passing. Look at
you doing Dutch correctly.
Correctly?
Dutch is my Achilles heel. I'm not good at Dutch.
Oh, so many Dutch people in our server. How could you?
Yeah, I've just defended every single one of them. Denny and Randomize really close together for P3 right now. I've just skipped away just as an overtake was happening. Yeet Lad on Verhoeven, and Wilson's got down the inside of both of them. Bloody hell.
Ooh.
And
Bumping out of the way just a little bit.
Riley's snapping on their heels. Oh, that wasn't going to work. Vessel Verhoeven and Yeet Lad still coming together, but they keep going. Nope, they're still going.
Ooh,
I don't know what Yeet Lad was trying there, but he's going to lose out there. And rejoin almost badly and almost go into the side. Not Ply, but he's kept it going in the right direction at least. Denny was 0.8 of a second faster than Randomize on this lap. He's got a really good run out of turn 1. He's going to surely make a move into turn 2. Might even get it done before turn 2.
Oh yes, there you go. Randomize on the outside.
Easy
Although
move.
Randomize will now have a better line.
Nice textbook move, but look who's here to join the party. That is Eppley. No, let's try front view. Have we got a good front view in these cars? No, we don't. So we'll go with this. Let's see how good the onboard graphics will be for this. Boop.
There you go, that's not bad.
Oh, that's actually covering the view. I'm going to go ahead with this normal view. There we go.
That looks fine.
You can tell Eppley's having to be very careful with track limits. I'll be able to inform you guys at the end of this stream exactly what track limits people will have. But I'm noticing a train forming for P3. Denny, Randomised, Eppley, Fonseca, and Adam Roshik are all in this battle for P3.
Oh, Vivov's off. Vivov's off in the grass ahead, but keeping that P2.
3.5 down to 2.7. Yeah, it's going to keep dropping.
But now we've got a real train going on.
Yeah, it's going to be 6 cars for second at this rate.
Yeah. If Denny catches up to Vivov's. Right train, let's see if it can bunch up and see some overtakes.
Well, you've got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left of this final A. Final A has certainly delivered, I think.
I think it has delivered. We've got some pretty good action going on right about now, some good overtakes. And of course, the typical final A crashes when all the fast drivers, I guess I'd say the faster drivers, all come to battle.
There'll be certain drivers out there, and I couldn't possibly name anybody. But there'll be certain drivers out there that think AF4 is either too good for them or they can't wait to get out of AF4 because there's other leagues that they want to do that they'd prefer to AF4, and that's fair enough. But that leads to a certain impatience, I reckon.
I think it does, yeah.
Some hasty, not so well thought out moves, and the short length of these races does lead to that as well.
Yeah, once you have a short race, you're always more pressed for time in which to make overtakes. That's true. And also, a lot of people who have just finished an AF3 season with that kind of style of driving, you know, you sometimes do get a bit impatient.
The sort of point and shoot, all or nothing driving that we had at Macau was awesome. So much fun. If you haven't watched the stream, particularly race 2, you got to go back and watch that because that was something else. The highest of dramas. The highest of drama. I was racing in it. And Eppley's kept together with Randomised. Eppley's kept it going though.
Oh, that is unfortunate. That was looking really good until that point.
I think Eppley had a fair move down the inside and Randomised turned in. But I say my short-term memory is not that good, so I've already forgotten most of what happened. So don't hold me to any blame on that one.
I will. Small incident there, a little bit unfortunate, but seems everything's still progressing all right.
This has broken up the field a little bit now.
Got a nice battle for P10, 11, 12 going on.
Not making a move. On his side, Trader Joe hanging on to the front left corner. Oh no, they've come together. Are they going to hold it? Oh, Nopplay almost held it, and now he's facing backwards.
Oh my.
Trader Joe gets out of that better, but he's going to rejoin. Yeah, he's got plenty of time in front of him because Becky York is only just coming through turn 2 now. Well, there goes that. That was a nice battle. Thank you for recommending that one.
Yeah, you're welcome. And second pair of eyes and ears.
Absolutely.
Also, in the meantime, look at the P3. Denny is closing on Vivos, unless the other battle is looking better. But
6/10. Yeah, it's about the same sort of distance between all of these guys, and Fonseca is sort of just about there. But say time's running out. There's only less than 2 minutes left, and little Miata, who just like Riley in the first race, is cleared off in front, 10 seconds lead, while these guys are fighting for second and third, and everyone else.
Yep.
Fonseca has a look into turn 5. But unless you've got a real... Oh, Wilson's gone off. He's come together with Thomas Cameron at turn 2. The two...
That turn 2.
I say Cameron's a lapped car as well, so I question what happens there.
Yeah.
But Fonseca's got a good run on here. Miata's... Yeah, this will be the last but one lap. So we will have one more lap after this as Adam Roshik goes down the... defends from Fonseca, who's trying around the outside into turn 1. Eppley's on
but Adam
now.
Roshik, back up to P4. He was way down. He was involved in, I think, both of the starting crashes even, and now he's up to P4, so excellent recovery from him.
Yeah, a crash early on in this race is absolutely not the definition of your race. It's so easy to pull it back.
Oh, 100%. As I think Polybius could probably tell everyone how to make a good comeback.
Miles can as well, I think, to a certain extent.
100%. Although Polly's always felt like
Polly is the comeback. Ooh. Uh-oh. Was that a server moment for everybody? We're just going to hold on for like a minute.
May have been you because I didn't see anything. Okay. I didn't see anything on my screen.
Oh, yes, my ping's just gone up to 80. Okay. So can we hold out for the last minute, please? Please.
Please. Yeah, I see you there, Polly. You're welcome. I'm complimenting you on stream.
Polly is quite literally the comeback king. I'm a close
Yes.
second, I think.
Yeah, that most certainly.
Oh, Vessel
Pat on the back
Verhoeven
for
got
you,
off
Josh.
at turn at the final corner. He was
Oh,
side by side
unfortunate.
with Jake Wilson, I think, and he just lost the back end coming out of the final corner.
Yeah.
Denny 2005, very close to Vivos, as Little Miata is going to come around the final corner and win the race, but I'm going to look at this quickly because this could get tasty. It's sort of bad timing. Little Miata, at his first attempt, wins in AF4 Final A. Takes home the full amount of points that we have available for today. Vivos will come home second, Denny third, Roshek fourth, Fonseca fifth. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Eppley will come home in brilliant 6th place. Randomised 7th. S-Man, again a brilliant 8th place. Riley 9th. Wilson 10th. Treasure 11th. Nodplay 12th. Becky York 13th. Vessel Verhoeven, after many spins, finishes 14th. Mixtroll 15th. Yeatlad 16th. Thomas Cameron 17th.
Make it stop. Well, now they came through for you, Josh. Oh my.
A much more AF4 style of race, but the good sort of AF4 style of race we've seen in Final A.
Yeah,
Close racing, a little sprinkling of incidents just to keep things spicy.
That's a good way to put it.
But that's the AF4 experience.
Yep.
And if you like that, come back next week.
Please do.
Because we've got Watkins Glen next week, and that'll be, hopefully, even better.
And Sachsenring, the day after A3 starts in Sachsenring.
Thank you, Juan.
Because Josh forgot that it's actually the first race.
Oh, it's the first race. Oh, I mixed up the first race. Because the original plan had a Venisto first, then Sachsenring. I'm still on that. I forgot.
Yep.
I forgot we changed it round, yeah. So Sachsenring,
Yep.
yeah, so it's the Sachsenring and so A3 and A4 on the same track on the same weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Sachsenring,
Gotcha.
sorry, Avenisto is going to be crazy. I've been watching some like onboard footage and races from that track. It's going to be amazing.
I need to buy in some sausages for the clearly German-themed weekend we're having. Because there's no AF1 that weekend, so all the racing will be German at the Sachsenring.
Make all of the UI just really overly German. Like, just make a lot of people very angry.
Some bratwurst over
I should
the,
make
over
the
the walls.
Yes.
make the rows on the timing tower little sausages.
Perfect.
Do I dare?
The viewer count is just a beer.
Oh my god, yes.
When the
it's
server
it's a
dies,
big
all
glass
the-
that fills up.
When the server dies, all the cars direct immediately to Poland.
Josh!
And with that, following Top Gear, we're getting banned. Thank you very much for joining us.
Had to say it. You just had to.
Nobody noticed. Nobody
Oh, you
noticed.
Yeah, nobody noticed. Yeah, the last thing that you had to say is that look at that guy. He's pointed to the right.
I'm gonna make an edit of that. If the server dies at some point, I'm gonna just like put on the German national anthem.
Now I can tell you immediately,
track is
penalties were turned
Austria.
off. Because yeah.
Okay.
And we will end it there.
Wonderful.
Before we actually get banned. Mine had a little subtlety to it. So, Little Miata takes the lead in the championship. Vivos is second, Denny is third. Excellent races from everybody today. I think it was a great race overall. I'm just trying to play off what just happened.
Casually.
We'll be back next week for Watkins Glen. We're also back tomorrow for AF1 with Watkins Glen. Did I say Watkins Glen twice? I'm losing track of my mind. That is... How long is that? 34 laps of Watkins Glen. So that'll be quite a nice beefy race. We'll be live for that from... What's that? 5:30, so about 6 o'clock, I think. No, but about 5:30 UTC tomorrow. So do join us for that. And we'll have a steward stream on Monday as usual for what will be the decider. the event that will decide the winner of the AF3 Drivers' Championship. Because there are penalties in play that could change the Drivers' Championship. So absolutely, you need to join for that, especially if you watched AF3 on Friday. And if you didn't watch AF3 on Friday, you absolutely should go back and watch that stream. That is one of the most tense races AF has ever had.
I would
Yeah.
say I agree. Juan could tell you firsthand as well from
Oh
commentating.
boy, just don't get me on it.
And it's
My tongue is literally dead after yesterday.
God, can you imagine?
Oh.
Oh.
I've just noticed. What happened to AFM? Did we get rid? Oh, it's up high. I didn't even notice that. I thought I'd lost. Okay, so I don't think Baku's going ahead because at the minute I'm the only one that's checked in for Baku on Sunday morning,
Oh dear.
which is disappointing because I really wanted to do Baku.
I think AFM tried to make its own niche, I guess you could say, and I think just like because of people being busy and this, that, and the other,
It's
I
about
think.
time slot as well, I think. But anyway,
I think-
Sunday morning
yeah.
is ARS time, unfortunately.
Mm.
If you do want to join us for some racing, tomorrow we've got an excellent race on our hands. I'm really looking forward to it. The VRC 1991 Jordan at Spa for a nice 20-minute race. That happens, I think, early in the day, so just before the real-life F1 starts. So that's perfect for a nice chill race, if you can call it that, in driving a 90s Formula 1 car.
Well, hopefully no one will burn the clutch that like a certain German did in '91.
Yeah, but that means you're blessed. If you do that, that means you're blessed forever.
If you do a Schumacher.
You're blessed for about 22 years.
Why 22?
Skiing.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm full of
And on
risk.
that note-
I'm full of risk. On that bombshell,
this just became Top Gear.
on that bombshell, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you everybody for joining us. Really appreciate it, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow for AF1. Great to see all of you there. So it's goodbye from me and goodbye from Matty and apparently Juan, who's decided to butt in at the end.
Indeed. Goodbye from me, and
Bye.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Damn Spanish.